Hello! Look how cute this top is. It's new, but it's not new. I've just only worn this like once. Hi guys, my name is Simone. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. So today I thought I would film a video to kind of tell you guys how I became a fan and to kind of talk you through what happened for me personally over the last 9 years of my life and how this became this. Okay, so I will just talk you through it and I will just add a few pictures of me being stupid and screaming in Harry's face probably. As some of you might know, I became a fan of them when I was 12 in 2012. So the first time I ever listened to One Direction was I think I was watching like MTV or something, and then What Makes You Beautiful came on, like the video and that, and I was like, another boy band, like, oh my god, they're like so cliche. That was like the very first thing that I thought, so that's why I understand people thinking One Direction is a very mainstream boy band, because I used to be one of those people for a very short amount of time, by the way, very short. Yeah, so basically I really liked the song, so I basically added it to like my iPod, yeah, my sister's iPod, I really liked the song. So yeah, that's how I knew who they were. I just really liked the song, I kept listening to it, I loved it. And then I remember one night I was watching like some YouTube videos, and like in the suggestions bar, like the recommended videos, it said One Direction More Than This lyric video. And I remember, oh, One Direction, that's that band from that one song that I really like. So then I clicked it, and it sounds so cliche and so stupid, but that's when it just, something happened. It was such a beautiful song, like the pictures of the boys were next to it, and I was like, who's the one with the curly hair? But yeah, that's basically, since then, like, I love that song. So after watching the More Than This video, I was just watching like other songs, their interviews. And I remember the next day, I literally like put up like One Direction posters up on like my wall, because I just really liked them already, and I could feel myself falling into something that I was not getting out of anytime soon, and I'm still in it 9 years later as a 21-year-old woman. Girl, woman, am I a woman? Officially a woman, but girl, I guess. So yeah, so basically I spent that entire summer like looking at just watching every single video, listening to their songs. It was good, like I really enjoyed it. So yeah, and then in November, I think Take Me Home came out, and I also made my Twitter account in November 2012. And that's like when I started to get like into Twitter, like, you know, stan Twitter and stuff. I loved it because, I don't know, I didn't really have that many like local friends who like One Direction as much as I did, so it was so nice to like connect with people all over the world, and my English got so much better. Yeah, I think like most fans, like their English got so much better due to obviously watching their interviews without subtitles, having to, yeah, obviously like the lyrics to the songs, you gotta understand them a little bit, and I don't know, that's kind of how my English got the way it is right now. It's not that great, to be honest, I guess, but it's alright, I guess. Then they announced their Take Me Home tour, and I remember them announcing the UK tour first. So I was 12 back then, yeah, and I actually thought I was going to convince my parents I could fly to London as a 12-year-old on my own with two of my 12-year-old friends to see them live. Obviously it didn't work out. So then yeah, I tried to get tickets for Amsterdam in the Ziggo Dome, but obviously since it's the first time they went to Holland, they had an insane amount of fans here, so obviously I didn't get the tickets. So I cried my eyes out. It was so sad, very, very sad. And then luckily my sister and my parents, they bought me tickets for them in Hamburg, which is a 5-hour drive. They were like VIP tickets. I think they were like hot tickets because they were really expensive, and they had like a dinner before, like a buffet, and it had like seats in the, I would say like in the first tier, like the third block. So like I'd say opposite, like on the side of the B stage, which was, and I remember being like so nervous. Like we drove there 5 hours. It was just such a hectic, I was 13 years old. Like I was tiny. I had been to like 1 or 2 concerts before, but nothing like me loving One Direction as much as I did. So I was 13 back then, yeah? So me and my sister were supposed to go together. My parents drove us there. And then I was, you know, scanning my ticket. And they were like, you're too young. You have to be 14 if you want to get inside. And I was like, what's going on? So basically, I couldn't get in. So I had to have like an adult over 18 so I could go in. So my mom actually bought a ticket, a random ticket, sorry, to walk us in just so I could go. So she paid like, 1 second. So she paid like 50 euros just so I could go in. She didn't like stay for the show because my parents were going out for dinner together, but yeah. So I went there, loved the show, cried, got all the merch that I could. I got like the glowy stick, I got like a t-shirt, I got like a keychain. It was just the best thing ever. I remember like driving back home crying and being so grateful and so happy that that happened. But anyways, where we are tour. So that's the first time that I actually saw the boys like up close. I got the early entry tickets, which were 180 euros. And I actually like just got a job. I was 14 then. So I just got like a job in a supermarket just so I could afford that ticket. Which was insanely expensive for me at that time. And now thinking about the amount of money I have spent on Harry for the last tour, I think, oh my. How the times have changed. Yeah, so basically I remember, so I was at the venue at 11 AM and it felt like camping to me, to be honest. I remember going there and there being so many people already, and yeah, the queuing experience was fine. Like, it was the first time I actually like queued a few hours, I guess. Going in was extremely messy. It was so chaotic. Like all the numbers, it didn't make sense anymore. But I ended up being second row, luckily. Yeah, which was like a dream come true, truly. And yeah, so like I think like 2 days ago I watched the Where We Are DVD with my dad again, and just like the introduction, you know, like the that one. It was just it's an experience. I think everyone gets like anxiety hearing that. Like, I don't know, it was just amazing. And I remember the bit, because I was on Harry's side, like at like the skateboard bit where they do little things. I was like in front of Liam, I think, like the second row then. It was amazing. And Liam waved at me at that show. He actually did, because there's a video of it. I don't know if I still have it, if I can find it, otherwise I'll put it here. If not, then I won't. But yeah, he waved at me and I was second row, and it was amazing. So then, fast forward to On the Road Again. So at On the Road Again, I was 15, yeah, 15 in Brussels and 16 in Sheffield. Okay, so I got tickets for Brussels. I got there at 5 AM in the morning. I actually filmed like an actual YouTube video for this. I remember, I think I was 16 at the time. I remember sitting down with the camera, talking through it like I'm doing right now, but obviously I never uploaded it, and I haven't seen it in so long, so I might actually film like a reaction video to like my On the Road Again vlog, I guess, because I kind of vlogged it. Like I filmed little snippets and edited it together. Yeah, so I might do that at some point. But yeah, I remember like that was the craziest queue I have ever been in my entire life. It was such a mess. So as I said, we got there. So I live in like the south of Holland, so like Brussels is like a 2-hour drive for me, I think. So I got there at like 5 in the morning, and there were so many people there, and I really thought that I was going to be the first few. When there are so many tickets, like so many people will want to get front row. At first it started raining, so it was like I was freezing cold. I had like a small jacket and like just a cute little outfit, so I wasn't very warm. And then the sun started shining. It was like 30 degrees. I was sunburned, and the queue itself was so messy. Everyone was running, like the number order was a complete mess. So when I think about my worst queuing experience ever, it's definitely Brussels for One Direction. It was awful. Yeah, so we heard them sound checking, and it was just, the queue was a mess, but I was very happy I went to that show. So then we went in, I was front row, and it was just an amazing show. Harry, the thing is, like, I made 2 signs, one with "Oh no, Niall," because that was a thing back then. I know, 2014, I mean, it's 6 years ago. And I made a sign with "Thank you for staying" after Zayn had left. And so I held up the "Oh no, Niall" one first when they walked by, and Niall looked at me and he went like, oh. So that was the first time like he noticed me, I guess. And then I remember when Liam did he was like reading out signs. I had mine. He was like, "Thank you for staying." No, "Thank you for staying." I remember like there's a video of it. I might edit in. I'm not sure if I can still find it, but like my scream is like like Satan is screaming. Like it was demonic. It was, yeah, but I was very happy that he like thanked me for staying as well. And then during Girl on My Team, Harry went to my bit, and he was in front of me like dancing and singing, and I was like waving at him, like dance, I don't know what I was doing. So then he was like singing, and then he walked away, and then he kept eye contact, and then he came back, and then he went like, and it was so small, but I literally put it on like Facebook. It was like, that was like my biggest achievement in my life. Harry had noticed me, Harry had looked at me, and I was, I don't know, I was really happy about it. So yeah, and then they did No Control and 18 for the first time. Also a crazy, crazy experience. Loved it so much. Yeah, it was a hectic show, but I loved it. So after that show, so like the hiatus was kind of like, there were rumors they were gonna have like a break. I was looking for other shows I could do, maybe in the UK, but I was like 15, 16, so obviously I couldn't go on my own. So I sat down with my dad and I was like, well Dad, you know, One Direction is like doing a few shows in the UK, do you want to come? And he was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, So I didn't expect him to actually say yes. I paid for everything. So as I said, I had a job at a supermarket and I didn't spend any money. I just saved it for something like this. So I basically paid for 4 concert tickets, 4 flights, a hotel for like 4 nights. Yeah. As a 16-year-old, just saying that I've been saving for, I've been paying for all of that stuff myself, you know. So whenever someone tells me I'm spoiled, I'm not. I just work loads and I save up for these kind of things. But anyway, yeah, so me and my dad, we went to Sheffield 2 nights, the 29th of October and the 30th of October. Still is one of the best trips I've ever made. My dad still talks about it, like to his colleagues, and like, oh god, like One Direction, they were like, he loved it. Like I made him a shirt saying, Harry, I came all the way from Holland so you could hug my daughter, and then on the back it said, she forced me to be here. And me and my dad were supposed to go to Lisbon together to see Harry, but sadly, obviously due to Corona, we couldn't go. So hopefully we can still go together next year, and yeah, just really enjoy the show together, because he loved it. Like he actually really loved it, and the show itself was amazing. That's where I got Harry's towel, which is still right there. Yeah, it was just an amazing show. Just amazing. Just such a good experience. Yeah, so that's basically when I saw them live. That was in 2015 at the end. And then we fast forward to me meeting Harry. The thing's like, I would like to call it meeting, but it was more like getting a picture with him, I guess. It wasn't like I really like had like talked to him or something like I did with Louis, or even with Niall. I even talked with Niall more, and with Liam as well. Like, yeah, so basically what happened is, you probably all seen the video of me meeting Harry. That's probably the reason why you're watching this video.
Love you so much! Alright, okay. Right, hold on. Stay there, stay there.
Yeah, so basically my sister told me that Harry was going to be at BBC the next day, and I just knew I had to go. I knew this would be like one of my only chances to ever meet Harry. So I called my mom like, please can I go, please can I go? And she was like, sure, but like someone has to go with you. So my boyfriend at the time, he went with me. Yeah, so basically we flew from Amsterdam to London the next, yeah, just the same evening. And the rest is history. Like, it was just amazing. And then, I don't know, it was a hectic experience. I won't talk you through every single detail of it, because I have in that video and you probably already seen it. If not, you can, by the way, I will leave all the videos of me meeting the boys in the description, so you can actually look at the videos in detail where I talk you through every single thing that happened that day. So then 2 months later, Harry was doing the Dunkirk premiere in London. I flew there. I camped again for that boy. Yeah, so I camped out for that premiere, and it was also just an insane experience. It was hectic. It was so hectic. Like the picture bit, like I think he made like 3 or 4 photos at the entire premiere, which one of them was with me. Like, how? And he wrote down my tattoo, which I obviously still have. There she is. So yeah, that's where he wrote down my tattoo, and where he signed our photo that we made 2 months earlier. And it was just, oh, it was amazing, but it was so hectic. I'm still so sorry about the way I was acting, but I was so nervous. Yeah. Okay, and then I think like that was July 13th, and then on October 20th, I flew to London with Amber to try to meet Liam at BBC when Bedroom Floor came out. Also, everything was so hectic when like you go to BBC. It is a mess, but then that's where I met Liam. Hi Liam!
Hi, how's it going?
I flew from Holland just for you, just now.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
And then we fast forward to Harry's tour, yeah, which was actually like 5 days later. Now, I went to Paris to see him there. Then I went to see him in Cologne. Then I went to see him in London. And whilst, yeah, so I flew like the morning of the show to London. And then one of my friends texted me that Liam was going to be at Pride of Britain Awards. So I went there and I also met Liam. The same day I was going to see Harry live. Oh, sorry, can you take it? Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, I'm doing something to light.
Yeah,
What's going on here?
Anyway, I'm just filming.
Going on here?
Hi. Gotta hug.
Thank you so much, Liam. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I'll try my best. There you go.
Thank you. So then in the evening I got to see Harry live. And then 1 week later I got to see Harry in Amsterdam. Okay, so as you guys see, I'm going really fast through like the solo concerts because it's like my One Direction journey, and I have talked about all my, I vlogged all of my solo concert experiences, and that's why I'm going really fast through it and not so much about my One Direction shows. And then live on tour, the arena show started. That's where I went to Basel, Amsterdam, Antwerp, Oberhausen, my fave show ever, Hamburg and Mannheim. Had such amazing experiences at those shows. I will cherish them forever, and that's why I'm so excited for Love on Tour, and that's why I keep adding shows. And then obviously I also went to Niall's tour. I luckily got to meet him in Cologne. I remember it also being extremely messy. Yeah, I just don't like the venue that he was at. I remember one of my friends was having a panic attack just before meeting him, so I kind of pulled her out of the queue and I tried to calm her down, which made us the last two to meet him. And then like while I was calming her down, a woman was like, yeah, tapped me on the shoulder. I was like, yeah, you're next. So I was like in the middle of calming her down, but then I was going to meet Niall for the first time ever, and I paid so much money for it. So it was like, yeah, it was like, hi, it's nice to meet you. And like I gave him a hug, and then I took the photo, and I was like, thank you, and then I walked away. And when I walked away, I was like, oh my god, I forgot to say this, I forgot to ask that, I forgot to like... So hopefully I will get the chance to meet Niall again to actually like have a conversation with him, I guess. But yeah, I still really loved it. He is small. Like Niall, like Louis, like is known for being small. Louis is very small, but Niall is also very small, like smaller than I expected. And also Harry is not that tall. Like he is tall, but not as tall as people say. Really, yeah. Yeah. So that was basically when I met Niall. Then I also got to see him in Amsterdam and in Brussels. That was so much fun with everyone. That was such a good show. And then I also flew to Bologna with my mom, and we also got to see him there, so that was also so much fun. Obviously, like yeah, so basically I got like loads of tickets for Harry's next tour. I also, yeah, I had tickets for 3 of Niall's shows and 3 of Louis' shows. So last December I was lucky enough to win tickets to see Harry at Graham Norton, which was like, we literally flew there for like 24 hours. We didn't sleep, hardly ate. After Graham, we went straight to the airport, slept on the floor. It was a hectic experience, but so worth it to finally see Harry perform Adore You for the very first time. So that was also so much fun. Also wish I had vlogged that. I need to vlog those things more. But I did vlog my meeting Louis experience when we bought tickets for the signing, and then we also got into the meet and greet, like, yeah, at the YouTube event in the evening, which was also so crazy. But I mostly got to talk to him during the signing session, and then in the evening we just got the photo, and I had fun with my friends. With like, they had cocktails, they had food, they had like typical Yorkshire food, and with like sweets and stuff. It was like so well organized. And yeah, I'm so happy that I got to meet OT4 over these 9 years, which is incredible. So sorry I got so fast through like the last bit, but I will leave all those videos down below where I talk about those experiences more. All my vlogs, all my meeting experience, the things I did vlog. So yeah, that's basically how I became a fan. And yeah, in the meantime I've met so many new friends. Yeah, I have just, I don't know, it's just been incredible. So this is kind of like my journey I've had for the past 9 years now, and yeah, because I've been getting so many questions about it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and if you have any other suggestions for videos for me to film, please let me know, and I will see you next week with a new video on my channel.